Hey everyone, it's ChinooSwift here, and today I would like to give you guys a proper update video on my channel. So I thought today would be a good day just to sit down and talk to the camera a little bit, you guys, and explain kind of what's going on and explain some things that I've been going through, some thoughts that I've had, and struggles, but also upcoming things that I think are very exciting. You guys have probably noticed that I haven't posted a whole lot this year. 2017 for me has been kind of an odd year. In that, you know, I just haven't posted a whole lot of videos, and I feel bad about that, but at the same time I definitely feel like I needed the break. So all this for me kind of started back in December of last year, December of 2016. I had kind of a sit down with my family, and I knew things needed to change. You know, my channel had been kind of declining, you know, for a few years, and I tried a bunch of different ways to sort of reverse that or change things, and none of them really seemed to work for whatever reason. And I'll talk more about just kind of my struggles with YouTube and frustrations with this platform in general, and, you know, in a little bit here later on in the video. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but that was kind of the catalyst for the conversation. And at that moment I kind of realized I needed to change some things. And honestly, like, I wasn't happy with where my channel was. I wasn't happy with what I was doing at the time, and I just wanted to I knew I wanted to do something different. And even at that time, I mean, I wasn't sure if YouTube was still something that I wanted to do, because it just wasn't the same anymore as what it used to be. But again, I'll talk more about that in a little bit. So December led to January, which led to February, and both throughout December, January, and February, I was sort of trying out new types of content. You guys probably saw me doing some different things, challenge videos, you know, fun little different things like that. I know some people like that stuff, some people hate it, whatever. I was just trying it for my own personal interest. I actually had some fun with it, but I kind of realized it probably wasn't what I wanted to do long term. So when February rolled around, I kind of ultimately decided that I really wanted to just go in a completely different direction, but I didn't know what yet. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I wanted to do specifically. I'll just preface this by saying that this year has gone by so fast. It's insane how fast this year has gone by, and to think that like this whole journey for me has started in February is crazy, because that is a long time ago, but at the same time it doesn't feel like that long ago. Anyways, so time got away from me, more or less, is what I'm trying to tell you guys here. But you know, from about February till June, everyone around me, like my family, you know, my management, like MCN, people I work with, were all like, well, what kind of content do you want to make? And every time I was just like, I don't know. I just know I don't want to do what I've been doing. I want to do something different. And I felt bad because I know they were trying to help me, but they can't ultimately help me until I know what I want to do. And thankfully in June, I got an idea and a spark of inspiration that kind of just came out of nowhere, in which I got an idea of stuff that I want to do. Now, this video, by the way, is going to be very vague. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing coming up, because I don't want to promise anything here today in this video. I'm still working on things. I'm still trying to figure things out. So I don't want to like specifically say the type of content or things I'm going to be doing and the videos I'm going to be making coming up and that sort of thing, because just in the off chance that that doesn't work out, I don't want to promise you guys something and then have people be like, wait, in your update video you said you were doing this. Where is this? I thought you were gonna do that, you know. So I'm keeping this vague, and I'm just gonna, disclaimer, just gonna put that there and let you guys know that that's sort of my motive in this video, is to not be too specific. So since about June, I've known what I wanted to do content wise, and I'm very, very excited about it. It excites me a lot. It's something that I think everyone that I've told has said they think it's a great fit for me. They think it's something that I would be really good at. So I'm very excited about that. And when the time is right, I will announce what that is, but this is not that video, unfortunately. But since that time, I've been sort of trying to figure out different ways of making that content, the best ways of doing things, and sort of jumping over logistical hurdles, as well as personal fears, and managing certain resources. Once again, I know I'm being vague, sorry. So that I can make this happen, and it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do by yourself. None of this is. So that's been a struggle. And honestly, you know, I've been moving slowly towards sort of launch date for, you know, this change. Every day I kind of get closer in small ways and stuff like that. But you know, my goal at this point right now is that I want to get this new content up before the end of the year. So that's kind of my personal goal. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but I'm gonna just try my hardest to make sure that that happens. So pulling back from that and sort of like this timeline that I kind of described to you guys super vaguely, I think this past year has been really hard on me, mentally specifically. I think I've probably gone through some stages of depression. I don't know, I've never had depression, but I would assume that I probably have this year to some degree. I have this really upsetting lack of fulfillment sometimes, where I feel upset that I'm not making content and essentially doing work. I mean, I'm doing work, but it's not like translating into a video, you know what I mean? Everything I've been working on has just been behind the scenes, tons and tons of emails, reaching out to people that I know and stuff like that for advice. You know, it's been a constant struggle. And I think from when I first started this YouTube channel back in 2011 with gaming, it was just like, at that point it was kind of easy. And now I feel almost scared to post videos sometimes, which is weird because I have this like big channel that you as a viewer might assume like, well, why wouldn't you want to post it? I don't know. It's just that there's this mental game that goes on with YouTube, and I think I needed a break from everything YouTube. YouTube is a weird space. It's very bizarre. I'm just a normal guy. I truly mean that. When I started my channel, guys, I didn't know what I was doing. For this whole time, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, there literally is no rule book, there's no playbook, there's no instruction manual for YouTube. Nothing. You just do what you think works. And sure, now you can make the argument and say, well, yeah, YouTube's a lot more complicated than it used to be. They've got all these algorithms and stuff. Believe me, I know. And that's a whole nother topic and conversation that I could vent about and have, you know, tons and tons of things to say about. And might even touch on that as I get through this rant here. But, you know, the first few years that I had on YouTube doing the Minecraft content and the other games I was playing, I didn't know what I was doing, really. I mean, I honestly just, my rule of thumb was, hey, if it's fun for me, it should be fun for you. And I guess that's a pretty good rule of thumb. I mean, people will, you know, people should flock to like-minded people. If you guys like me and you like my content, then hey, I figured that works. And I think that's a pretty general good rule of thumb for the most part. But by and large, I really didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't. I'm a creative person. I like making content. You know, I enjoy being in front of the camera. I enjoy being funny when hanging out with friends, you know, stuff like that works well on YouTube. But at the end of the day, when I look back on it, I'm like, there was no method to my madness. I just literally posted things that I thought was fun, things that I thought you guys would enjoy because I enjoyed them myself. And sure, along the way, there might be things that I sort of felt forced into doing because you know, I played this game because this game was popular and maybe I didn't really enjoy it that much, but I did it. And you know, we all like take divergences. I don't know what the word is. We all try different things. You know what I mean? You see someone else doing something that works, and you think, hey, maybe if I try that might work too. And even if it doesn't, maybe it'll just be fun. So, you know, as a YouTuber, that's kind of like the way I've thought about things. I'm sure other people think that way too, and then there are others who don't think that way and just literally exploit, you know, trends and glitches or bugs within the YouTube system and stuff like that. Again, another separate conversation I could have with you all. But ultimately as well, I mean, I kind of reached this critical threshold last December in which I just had enough. I was sick and tired of sitting at my computer all day, every day, just playing different video games and kind of, you know, especially with Minecraft, like doing the same thing. I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I had to stop. I had to stop. It was killing me inside. It was killing my motivation. It was killing my creativity. It was killing like everything. It is just like, my personal life, by the way, has been great. Like none of all what I'm saying to you guys, by the way, here, pertains to my personal life, because everything, all that's great. But my work life, I didn't feel fulfilled, and it was just, YouTube has this way of beating you down. At the start, it's all fun. It's brand new. It's got the shiny sticker on it, you know? and you're like, wow, this posting videos thing is really fun. And then if you're lucky and have success, it continues to go fun from there. But at a certain point, when you hit that like peak or whatever, which kind of happened to me, which sucks, and then it goes down from there, you constantly feel like you're playing catch up. You're constantly feeling like you're not good enough. You're constantly feeling like you have to do something to reverse your trend. And the most dangerous thing, and the thing I hate the most about YouTube and being an online creator, even though I do love it sometimes and it's very fun, is the fact that your job is always tied to a number. Everything you do is tied to a number. You could make the best video in the world, but hey, if it doesn't get a certain number of views, it's kind of not viewed as a success. Same goes for Twitter. If you post a tweet and it just doesn't have a lot of likes or retweets, but you see someone else post a tweet and it has a lot of likes and retweets, there's just this like dichotomy there that makes you feel inferior. And over the years, it just kind of beats you down. You know, unless you're like someone that's at the top and is always at the top and getting the highest numbers possible, you probably don't experience that. But for the rest of us, that's just kind of how it is, and it sucks. And it's the same thing goes for Facebook. Anytime you post on Facebook, it's like, man, I only got, you know, and this sucks. I hate thinking this way, but this is just how it is. You think, oh, I only got so many likes on this Facebook post, and so gets this many likes on their Facebook posts. You know, what's wrong with me? And that's so not healthy. And again, the same goes for Instagram with likes on Instagram. I mean, you guys see it goes down the line, and it may not sound like a whole lot to maybe yourself, maybe you, I don't know. I don't want to assume things, but let's just say for the sake of example in this video, maybe you're just a viewer out there and you got a Twitter, but you don't post stuff, you don't care the numbers you get, it doesn't matter. But imagine if that was tied to your business. Imagine if those numbers affected the money that you made. And that doesn't really go for like Facebook likes, Twitter likes and retweets and stuff, but it does go for YouTube. And that's how that works. And it's this really poisonous sort of cancerous attitude. And I know everything's analytical and it has to be tracked with numbers. I get that. Math is important. Woohoo. I hate math, by the way. But it sucks. It really sucks. And it's after 6 years, 6.5 years or whatever, how long I've been doing this, you know, that sort of living in that digital world just consumes you, and it's not healthy. So I needed to take a break. I needed to take a step back. And I think parts of me still feel that way. Still feel like I don't want to go into that again. But other parts of me do. And the parts of me that do, you know, want to do things differently this time around. And thankfully now I have an idea of what I want to do, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm really excited about it. I think you guys are gonna really, really like it. Now, that being said, I know I've been super vague this video, and you guys might watch this now and be like, I have no idea what he's talking about. I just wanted to post videos again. I don't really get it. It'll happen, okay? I'll be posting again, don't worry. I will leave you with this, and I know I'm gonna watch this back and I'm gonna have forgotten 1,000 different things that I wanted to say. I should probably always write down, you know, things I want to say. Oh, one thing I do have to touch on real quick before I give you guys something that you can chew on after this video is over, is just YouTube as a whole. Coming back to this platform has completely changed. Well, first of all, let me back up a little bit too. My mind is, now the things are coming back to me a little bit here. To backtrack with my need for taking a break, my desire for changing what I want to do, I'm turning 30 in January. That's scary to me for whatever reason. I don't want to become 30. That feels old to me. I don't feel 30. I don't feel 20. Okay, I don't feel 29 right now. I don't want to be 30, and it's scary. And you know, I kind of realized that the way that my channel was going, the things that I was doing, the games that I was playing, things, you know, I have other desires and aspirations in my life, the things that I want to do that, for instance, you know, just don't involve me playing Minecraft forever. So that's another reason why I'm going to be changing things. Back to what I was gonna say about YouTube though. In March, I think it was March, April-ish, the whole adpocalypse thing happened. And that really sucked. It didn't directly affect me right away because I wasn't really posting regular content, but I had friends who were posting regular content. Then when the adpocalypse hit, overnight, their revenue dropped in half, by 50%, just like this. For people that were struggling creators that were maybe just making enough to pay their bills, boom, 50% taken away. It's, you know, what the heck? That sucks. Now, with all of this new stuff that's come out this past week, with YouTube not monetizing on videos that are about tragedies and stuff like that, you know, with the whole like Casey Neistat, his video he posted about the shooting in Las Vegas. I know H3 and Philip DeFranco both posted videos about this, but you know, they found that YouTube was still serving ads to someone like Jimmy Kimmel and ABC, but they weren't doing it to individual creators. I mean, like, YouTube as a whole has just become this website where it really doesn't motivate someone like myself to post videos anymore, because every time I post a video, I'll have to worry about, well, I hope it gets enough views, but I also hope that for whatever reason it doesn't just get claimed by YouTube's automated, you know, limited ad system, and I hope that it doesn't get deemed as unsuitable for all advertisers, because that would just suck too. So it's like they add all these different worries now for people like myself, which at the end of the day, honestly, just I think add up to excuses. But like I know I need to get back to posting. I'm just saying it makes the environment and my mental like motivation towards what I want to do that much more difficult, where it's like now I'm going to be coming back to a site where people are making a lot less money, and you have the fear every time you post a video of it being claimed by YouTube's automated system, in which they might just strip all your ads because it's not suitable for advertisers, even though a lot of us don't really know why or how that whole system works. So anyways, that is that. Just some things I needed to vent and kind of get off my chest. Now here's something for you guys to chew on, because I do want to kind of at least let you guys know, I don't know, I probably shouldn't say this, because like I mentioned earlier in the video, if something doesn't work out, then you might be like, wait, I thought you were doing this or whatever. But I will just say that the content I am going to be posting coming up and the direction I want to move with this channel, which will be announced later, is not gaming related. So that's that. Now, the gaming side of things though, I still love video games and I still want to play video games for you guys. So I will be playing games on Twitch, and I'm very excited about that, because Twitch is something for me that's a lot of fun. It's really time consuming, but it's a lot of fun, and we have a great community on my Twitch channel, and every time I stream, I have so much fun doing it, and I love interacting with all of you guys. So as always, all the links to that stuff is down below. If you want to follow me on Twitch, I've been streaming, not like, I don't have a schedule, so it's not been super regular, but I try and stream when I can. Once this like new content of mine begins to roll itself out in the coming months, you know, I'm gonna try and like YouTube is my #1 focus right now still, and getting this transition, you know, to happen basically. But once I kind of settle into that schedule, I'd like to create a schedule on Twitch where I stream maybe once or twice a week. You know, when I come back to YouTube kind of more officially as well, I'm gonna be starting a Patreon and things like that, because I could really use, I'm gonna need your guys' support. The stuff that I wanna do is, it's not completely friendly on the budget, let's just say that. Anyways, I feel weird at this point in time. I feel like I know I need to edit this video now, but I'm not sure if this was the video I wanted to make. I'm sure in some ways it is, but I don't know. Look, I miss you guys a lot. For those of you that are still here supporting me, you know, I think there's still probably about 50 to 60,000 of you on my YouTube page that are still around, that check in from time to time. You know, less so on other platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and stuff like that. But once again, I'm gonna plug those because you should totally follow me there. I've gotten into photography this year as like a side thing, and I've been posting a lot of photos on Instagram, so you should totally check that out, by the way. Follow me over there, because I'm kind of proud of some of the photos I posted, even though I don't know if they're good or not. I just think they look cool. But anyways, all that stuff's down below. But for those of you guys that are still here supporting me, honestly, I can't thank you enough. I've really felt the love lately through Twitter and Twitch. When I've been venting sometimes on Twitter. I shouldn't, but it just happens. I'm human and I do it. But when I have been streaming on Twitch as well, a lot of people have been very, very generous. Not only, you know, donating, but also they're just, it's really, really, really powerful to see comments from you guys say, people say things like, hey, I've been with you since season 3 of the Minecraft Files, and you got me through tough times as a kid, and now I'm supporting you as an adult. Or, you know, I'll always be here to support you. I believe in what you do. You're a genuine person, whatever. I know I'm like giving myself compliments here on the video, but trying to just like paraphrase things that people have said to me. And honestly, stuff like that is super motivating. And for those of you that have the mentality towards me and what I do here on YouTube and wherever else online, thank you. that kind of support and that level of support. Sometimes I don't know why I deserve it, but the fact that I'm receiving that from you guys truly means a lot, and I'm gonna need that. I'm honestly gonna need that going through everything I'm going through, and what the future will be. And hopefully we'll get through that on the other end, and everything will be wonderful again. But I don't know. I just life is weird. Your 20s are weird. And I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my whole life. I'm still trying to figure certain things out, what I want to do with work, what I'm good at. I don't know. It's been a tough year. It's been a tough year. Work-wise. Personal life, things have been wonderful. So, Remy is doing great as well, by the way. I just posted a photo of him on Instagram the other day, so you guys should totally check that out. But he's doing wonderful. He's asleep right now. And I should do another video with him soon, because that little buddy, I love that dog. He is my absolute best buddy, and he hangs out with me every day. We take walks every single day, and he basically follows me everywhere, except when he's sleeping, because he's sleeping. But I should totally do another video with him, because I know a lot of you guys enjoyed the videos with Remy. So that's all I've got today, guys. I'm gonna edit this video now and see how this thing turns out. I don't want this video to be like throwing me a pity party or anything. I felt like I needed to get some things off my chest and explain certain things. Yes, things are changing on my YouTube channel, but if there's one thing you can take away from this video, is just know that I'm still here. I'm very excited about the future, and I'm very excited about the ideas that I have, and I'm extremely excited for hopefully the joy that those videos bring you guys. And I'm also gonna try and be better about communicating things with you guys as well. If that's what you want. I don't know if that's what you want, but if that's what you want, then great. I'll try my best to give that to you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to those of you who've continued to support me and are still here watching my videos, replying to my tweets, are active on Facebook, and like my photos on Instagram and stuff. It means a lot. And for those of you that watch me on Twitch, it means a lot. Again, all those links are gonna be down below. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys followed me over there on all of them. I try and offer something different on each one as best I can. And I just want to thank you guys for everything. I'm not going away. We'll be back soon. I've been posting random videos too, so you might see stuff out from me that's just kind of random, and some days I just feel like, hey, I want to make a video on this or whatever, like that rabbit that I tried to rescue a couple weeks ago, or not rescue, like bring him in, but save his life or whatever. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace. Hey guys, so you've reached the end of the video, but I just want to say, for those of you that watched till the end, thank you. You're a super fan, and I greatly appreciate your patience with me, and I also appreciate you taking the time to watch this entire video. That really means a lot to me. And while editing this, though, I kind of realized I left out a few things I wanted to touch on, so that's what this little section here is about. So this little part is just going to be kind of random and unorganized, but here are some things I wanted to mention throughout the video that I forgot to say while I was in front of the camera. So one of those points that I wanted to make was just that I've also noticed that other creators across YouTube, whether they're friends of mine, people I've heard of, or people I know or whatever, have already expressed similar frustrations with YouTube, and some have even left permanently to go on Twitch, and others have completely changed their content because they were just simply burned out on what they were doing. I think this is kind of a result of a lot of us doing YouTube for 4, 5, 6 years. I think after that sort of set amount of time, people kind of just inherently reach this critical point where they realize they want to do something different or try something different. So I've had some friends that have changed their content, and I've had friends that have left and just gone to Twitch because they don't want to deal with YouTube and stuff like that. So, fit that point in wherever you want to put it. It's just something that I wanted to add. So I kind of feel, I don't feel so bad for feeling the way I do sometimes about how I feel about my YouTube channel, because I know other people are going through it too. So that's basically what I'm saying there. The next point I wanted to make is just that, honestly, from my perspective and as a business owner, I really just want a small slice of the internet to call my own. That's it. Like, I'm not out here trying to become the most famous person in the world. I just want a small slice of the internet to call my own, that I can run my business off of and make enough money to make an honest living, while at the same time providing you guys entertainment and providing that entertainment to the people that support me. That's really just all I want. I mean, That's all I've ever wanted from this. You know, there was a time when I was almost in the top 100 subscribed channels on YouTube, and I had set a goal for myself 1 year long ago that I wanted to become in the top 100, and that didn't happen, and I was bummed about that. But, you know, at this point in time now, I don't, that's not a goal of mine, you know? Like I said, I want to have just a small slice of the internet to call my own, a wonderful community of people that support me and believe in me, and then I want to make that entertaining content for you guys. And at the end of the day, I want to know that the work I'm doing is, you know, creating a sustainable environment for myself in which I'm making enough money to support my family and support my career goals, and can use that money to invest in future projects, etc. So again, another random point, insert that wherever you want into the video. And lastly, I just want to say that recently I had 198 of my own videos flagged as not suitable for all advertisers by YouTube's ad system or whatever. So meaning, you know, only some to no ads are being featured on those videos. And some of those videos had over 1 million views and were still gaining views to this day, thus causing this sort of mass flagging of my videos to cause me to take a drop in revenue. Again, I hate talking about revenue. Just, it's a private thing, it's a personal thing, but I guess on YouTube there's some level of frustration to be had there. But that really sucked, and I've requested manual review on every single one of those videos, and not a single one has come back that I know of. I check every couple of days to see if they've been reversed or whatever by YouTube system, and all of them still say review pending. So apparently YouTube hasn't taken a look at any of them, which is really frustrating to me. And like I said, some of those videos were still gaining enough views that I was still, you know, it was helping me out. And now to have some of those videos flagged for not suitable for all advertisers for whatever reason, you know, is really frustrating. A lot of them were Happy Wheels videos, so maybe it had something to do with the blood in the game. I don't know. It's not something I can control. It's just I was playing a game. Like, it's stupid. But anyways, guys, that's it. Those are the couple things I wanted to add at the end of this video. I'm sure there'll be more as I watch this back, but I'm going to try and get this video uploaded for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching and for listening to this. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Follow me on social media and everything down below. I love responding to you guys on there, by the way. I respond to people on Twitter all the time. But yeah, have a wonderful day, you guys. Thanks for watching. I love you, and take care.